Splatoon 3 Weapon Slander. Let's go! Before we begin, I'd just like to say this is entirely satire and you're not meant to take this seriously. You love spraying ink and trying to spam stuff, but you've sent yourself off the map so many times you're just a drag on your team. All you do is spam your Booyah Bomb, don't you? You just spam bombs and create bubbles for your team. You are really annoying. You're just as annoying as the last guy, just with a different kit. Careful, that white bread's gonna be too spicy for you. You just cut the crust off the white bread. All you did was toast the bread. You're not unique. You love your crab tank, but absolutely hate the point marker. But you still use this thing for the crab tank alone. Your favorite noise is the freaking soda machine. And your bomb just killing somebody you didn't even intend to. All you do is spam your Booyah Bomb and wish this thing looked like a Kenzo weapon. You thought this would be a return to the Dual Squelcher, but now you're huffing some serious copium as you try to make this thing work. You swear that it's just a hammer that's bad. All you do is get kills with burst bombs. You've never actually killed anybody with the main weapon. You are literal Satan. No shooter should two-shot, and stop putting your walls and fight me like a man. I swear I would have killed you if it hadn't been for shot RNG. You love your crab tank, but you wish it had burst bombs. You can never hit your burst. Your aim is about as bad as a burnt piece of toast. Your finger hurts, and you keep placing down walls, being annoying. The ink vac is the best part of your weapons kit, but you should really just use a charger. You know, you thought this would be a good weapon for you since you love splatter shots, but you're just as bad with the splatter shot as you are with this. You like the bubbler so much you decided to go to a bubbler with splatling. You couldn't decide whether or not to be bad with a mini or a standard splatling, so you decided to be bad with both. You swear it's just a kit holding it back. You're either the best player on the team or the worst player on the team. You used this thing in Splatoon 2 when it was overpowered, and now wish it was still overpowered. Please stop using this thing. It's not as good as you think it is. You got tired of the undercover relic, didn't you? You got tired of the splat relic, didn't you? You only like to hide. I know, thrilling gameplay. You hide and spam burst bombs. You're not fun, you're just annoying. You do the same thing as the carbon rollers, this with somehow slightly more power. You never use the vertical flick, do you? Your ink tank is almost always empty. You only like to fling ink everywhere. You should really stop using this thing in ranked. You love bubbles, and you never hit the Rex. You do the same thing as the last one. You just really never hit the Rex. You were relieved when the Nova came out. You swear you like this thing so much. You just like hitting one-shots, don't you? You used this thing in Splatoon 2 when it had 10 missiles, and you still wish it did. You got bodied by this in your last ranked match and thought you'd do well with it. But no, you're bad. Same thing as the last one, just with more range. You've gotten kills out of nowhere and swear this thing takes skill. Your favorite place to hide is behind a wall, flinging ink at the splatling trying to get you. Same thing as the last one, just with a sticker. You love just randomly getting kills, and you swear this thing takes skill, but it's just all down to luck. I swear I used this thing before it was broken. You never hit the Rex, you just hit indirects and ink the ground constantly, being an annoyance. You used this thing back in Splatoon 2 when MPU was around, and you swear the weapon just sucks, not you. You're simultaneously annoying and not really much of a threat. You are very annoying. Please stop spamming back. You're the same thing as the last guy, just with the scope. You chose this thing thinking it would be a Chad pick, but it's just as good as any other charger. I really hate you. I really, really hate you. This weapon should have never come back to the game. Ditto. Why do you use this thing? Why? If you wanted the charger that didn't one-shot, just use the bamboo. You only spam Tenta missiles. You only spam the explosive shots. You saw this in the trailer and thought it looked cool. You saw this in the other trailer and thought it looked cool. Please stop moving around so I can finally hit my shots. Same thing as the last guys. You just had toothbrushes. Seriously, go touch grass. You like the Dualies from Splatoon 2, and we're glad that they didn't change the look on these things. You're the only ones I can respect because your dodge actually uses an appropriate amount of ink. You either mastered the dodge shot, or you're using this thing because you got bodied and think it's overpowered. All you do is rush ahead of your teammates, claim you're making pushes, but in reality all you're doing is rushing ahead and dying and being useless. Same thing as the last one, just with a different kit. You got tired of the lack of power on the standard ink brush, but you're just as bad with this. Thank you for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you want me to make more.